everyone, it's Tasha. Thanks for joining me on my art channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make some watercolor kind of stained glass cutout pieces for my next project, which will be in video 3. So I hope you join me and I hope that you learn a little something and enjoy the process. So let's get started. So I just started off with some basically doodles of trees. So I'm making a landscape collage and I wanted to add some trees to it. And so I didn't want to do anything complicated. I like to keep things really simple. So as you can see, I had already jotted out some trees and I'm just working on another one. Again, my whole process for this is to honestly just try not to stress out. We're not looking for perfection and I'm just trying to have a good time. So just draw what you feel. So I like to use the Fiskars fingertip precision knife. I have some issues with my hands, so sometimes I deal with some mobility problems. And the Fiskars fingertip precision knife really helps because I don't have to put extra pressure on my fingers to hold it like a normal regular one, like a pen. So if you have issues with your hands, if things are an issue for you ergonomically, I would definitely check this out. And I'll put the description of where you could find this in the box below. So you'll see with this, even though I have lines, I'm kind of like free form cutting in within the lines because I wanted to just get a little bit more intricate than just the basic lines. And once you get used to using a craft knife, it's kind of amazing how many different things you can do with it. It's a little scary at first because, you know, you're cutting things. So I was a little tentative, but once I've really just got into it and realized that there really was nothing to be afraid of as long as you're careful. Just please be careful. Don't get your fingers too close. It really is a lot of fun. You don't realize until you have to do a video that the first thing you need to concern yourself with is making sure that you give yourself a nice manicure. But my hands are always in something. I'm always doing something. So it's really hard for me to make sure that my nail polish is on point. But it is definitely something that I will be paying more attention to. So hopefully in my upcoming videos, my nails look better. But for now, just kind of, you know, just look at the trees. Ignore the hands. And I like to take them and I just put them up against a piece of paper just so that I can see if I want to add anything else to it. Big pointer, you know, if this is ever something you want to do, is if you are going to paper cut something, try to invest in a cutting mat that is not the same color as the piece that you're cutting. So I love this cutting mat. I can't remember what brand it is, but I like the weight of it. I like that it has like the little templates on it, but it's black. And I like to do a lot of paper cutting with the, you know, especially when you're doing something that's stained glass, the paper is black. So, you know, think about that too. But these are the 3 pieces that I finished for the video today. And I loved how they came out. So this is another really fun part. I'm using the Jane Davenport Aqua Pastels, and they're essentially a watercolor crayon. It's amazing what they have come up with in the, you know, in the art craft world. But it's just like watercolor painting, but in crayon form. And I like to use a watercolor pen. I find it a lot more convenient than using, a watercolor brush and then having to have a cup of water to use. So this is portable and really easy to use. These watercolor crayons are probably one of my favorite toys to play with now. Again, I really do try to make sure that my art pieces, when I'm really just trying to take a moment for myself, that they are kind of stress-free. So anytime I have the opportunity to scribble or to just throw colors around without having to think about it, I take that opportunity with both hands. And so you'll see that's what I'm doing right here. I'm just taking the 4 colors that I chose, that yellow, green, the red, and the purple, and I'm just scribbling, just filling in some space. So this is essentially what's going to create that stained glass effect behind the cutouts that I made. And look at this glorious stuff. It's just like magic. One minute it's crayon, and then now it's just like this beautiful watercolor, just smushy, 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 beautiful, just colors blending in together. And it's just stress-free. I'm literally just scribbling along with this water and just blending all of these colors together. So much fun. And then on this side, I'm doing it in a little bit more of like a blocky sort of a way. Just wanted to give a little bit of a difference, a little different color variance for some of the other trees. Nothing too drastic, but just wanted to have a little bit of a variation. Same concept, scribbling. I'm just scribbling in blocks. So it's a little bit more regimented and not as, free. I will also post these aqua pastels in the description box below. And I'll take this opportunity to just tell you that I do have a Tasha vs. Paper Facebook page and a Tasha vs. Paper Instagram. So I would love it if you went there and checked me out over there. You'll see some of the projects that I'm working on that I don't actually put on video, if that interests you at all. And on Facebook, I also run a raffle once a month. For every like and share, your name goes into the raffle, and for every project that you share on my page, I also put your name into the raffle. And then I draw a name, and the winner gets a cute little art package from me. So here we have our pieces sitting on top of these now blended watercolors, and they just look so cool. I love this whole process. I love that effect. And I'm just using some Elmer's glue stick. I have to give it to Elmer's. I've been using Elmer's glue since I was a kid, like a little kid. And I just think it's great that even after all of these years, it's really still a solid staple of arts and crafts. I love it. So you want to make sure that everything's stuck down really, really well. You don't want your pieces lifting off the page. And then it's as simple as cutting them out. So if you want to see what becomes of these trees, definitely stay tuned for the next video, which is where I show you the collage landscape, and you can see what I made these for. I think they turned out really well. I thought they were really cute and different, and I have a couple other pieces that I did to kind of just throw in there. If you like this technique, definitely try it out, and if you feel so if you want to, if you feel so inclined, please share them on my Facebook page. I would love to see it. Thanks for joining me, and go do something amazing.